Hello everyone and welcome back to another Commander 99 video here. We're doing something pretty unique. We've got a box of Commander Legends here, a draft booster box, which has 24 packs of the draftable set, and we're gonna open it up. I think we're gonna take a peek inside and see all what's going on here. But first, I want to show off these cool cards over here that came with the box. Got a Sengir, the Dark Baron, promo art version with great partner for the set, and a copy of Mana Confluence. So new art on that, and should be Mana Confluence is a great staple for Commander. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's open this thing up. Okay, so remove the foil here. Favorite part, the keys. Get into it. All right. That out of the way. Set that aside. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Plenty of packs. 24. Okay. So let's just start setting them aside. Going through them. Okay. Let's get into it. So, first pack. See what we got here. All right. Let the camera focus up here real quick. Once it does, then we can start going through the packs. Okay. So, Benevolent Blessing, good aura. Doesn't cause equipments or auras to fall off. Aqueous form. Right. Get through a bunch of the commons. Alright, Goblin Trailblazer. Battlefield Twins. Dies to create 2 zombies. Wildheart Invoker. Seem to get the focus to stay on the cards. Let's try and move some stuff around. See if we can get this top-down camera to work. Okay, there we go. Our Invoker, Sisei's Ring, the Soul Ring at home. Seraph of Dawn, just 2/4 flying lifelink. Okay. Ooh, nice. Path of Ancestry. It's a good common for your tribal decks. That's fun. I'm gonna set that one aside. I like that one. Soul's Fire, Flashbag Marauder, Prying Eyes, draw 4, discard 2. Oh, Annoyed Altasar. It's a good Cascade card. Nice. Sunset Pyramids, our first uncommon. Meteoric Mace, another good Cascade card. Kangi's Lieutenant, great for Kangi, bird tribal, as it is. There we go. Ooh, Staff of Domination is our rare. Okay. That's a good card. Another Sengir, to go with our nice promo art over here. See the difference now between the two. So that's cool. That's 2 rares in the pack, and then you got a partner here in Rorik Sun, and then got a foil and Scaled Behemoth. Okay. And a nice Monarch token. New art on the Monarch token. That's nice. All right. So set our rares aside as well. Staff of Domination, really nice. Nice to see that reprint. See that one get a good showing of that card. Definitely not played as much in our play group anymore, only because of the combo potential. But in the right deck, you can have a lot of fun with it. All right, let's get to the next pack. Keep things going. See if we can speed this up a little bit. Get our camera working a little bit better. Sanctorium Skeleton, Captain's Call, Strategic Planning, love that card. Foundry Inspector, Goblin Trailblazer again, Natural Reclamation, Kite Sail Skirmisher, Ancestral Blade, okay. Older Beast, Spectral Searchlight, High Blight Massacre, okay. Charcoal Diamond, Welding Sparks, Brass Herald, another good tribal card. Maybe we're building a tribal deck at some point out of this, you know. Supreme Will. Okay, one of the courts. 5 mana. When this enters the battlefield, let's see, you become the monarch, and at the beginning of your upkeep, it deals 2 damage to any target, and 7 damage to that player or permanent instead if you are the monarch, which is great. Oh, okay, we got Malcolm and got a Elena too, and then a foil Slaughter the Strong. Okay. So nice partners for the Pirate Tribal, for Power Tribal, and then you got a foil Slaughter the Strong, which is great in your Arcades type deck. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's keep things going. Let's see what we got next. Okay, Spark Harvest. Not a bad card. You know, sometimes you want to sacrifice creatures and destroy planeswalkers. Raise the Alarm. Kite Sail Corsair. Crimson Fleet Commander. Let's see. Enters the battlefield and you become the monarch. Not bad for 4 mana and red. Universal Solvent. Maybe Denizen, Murder, another Path of Ancestry. Man, that card is going to be very affordable now with its availability. Love that card. Annoyed Altasar again. Iona's Judgment. Prophetic Prism, good for mana fixing. Val Wilderness. Fencing Ace. Ooh, Thought Vessel. That's cool. All right, and Body of Knowledge. Can't say I'm familiar with this one. Power and toughness equal to the number of cards in your hand, no maximum hand size limit, and when it's dealt damage, draw that many cards. Okay. And Captain Vargas, really good for Pirate Tribal, even good on its own as a commander because it can just give your pirates so much bonus power. And ooh, okay. Thorn of the Black Rose foil, that's neat. Oh man, look at that, that's really cool. Okay, and then a rock. Got a rock token. All right. Go ahead and set aside our rares and just kind of keep stacking everything else off to the side there. I want to keep this organized a bit, so let's go ahead and do that. Keep the rares together, and I'm just kind of setting aside some of the uncommons and the foils for my own personal reasons, you know. Okay, so keep things going. Maybe keep the open packs on camera a bit. All right. So, next pack. All right. Elvish Doomsayer. Dies. Each opponent discards a card. Wow, okay. And it's 2 mana? Yeah, count me in. I mean, Hand Disruption is one of those things that's it's always interesting, and especially at such a low mana cost. Okay. Rummaging Goblin, Natural Reclamation, Forceful Denial, Murder of Valor, Rupture Spire. Okay, good mana fixing, I guess. You know, for the draft format. Sky Diamond, nice. Okay, Scholar of Ages, that one's a good one. We're at the uncommons. Hero's Blade, nice. Scaled Behemoth. Okay, got that in foil. Oh, here we go. Amphin Mutineer. This is some nice removal. This turns any non-target, non-salamander creature into a 4/3 warrior. So, you know, really good. And oh, okay. Got no Becca, Brute Chronologist. Gonna be really good for some Sundial of the Infinite nonsense. And got a nice one of the familiars, the black familiar. So that's fun. And a foil Omen Speaker. This pack came with a Prismatic Piper as well, so that's really cool. All right, let's see what's next. good rares so far. A lot of fun to be had. All right. Viscera Seer. Angelic Gift. Deranged Assistance. Impulsive Pilferer. Fin-Clawed Fugitives. Champion of the Flame. Fleshback Marauder. Alright. This was one of our preview cards. The Pearliest Mirror. That's a fun one. I'm gonna set that one aside. Farhaven Elf. Things going. Terramorphic Expanse. Always good to see a reprint of that card. Jeez. Okay. Prying Eyes. Lightning Rig Crew, good for pirates. Good for pirates. Come on. Orzhov Advocist. Lore Seeker Stone and our rare. Ooh, okay. Got the Simic land. You know, nice if you have multiple opponents, which in Commander, I mean, it's pretty normal. And yeah, okay. Ooh, I am very excited to build Hamza. That's one of the interesting ones for me. And oh, got a foil Elvish Doomsayer. That's fun. Yeah, I think that card's gonna be really good actually. Being able to, you know, just sacrifice it with a nice sacrifice outlet and cause your opponents to have some hand disruption. Keep that going. All right, let's see what we got next. Exquisite Huntmaster. Armory of Iroas. Cage of Hands. Scrapdiver Serpent. Delicate Evoker. Elvish Visionary, great card. Scrounging. And our Ghastly Demise. Spontaneous Mutation. Okay. See if there's... Oh, here we go. Another one. Armillary Sphere. Another one of our preview cards there. So you get to sacrifice it and go search for 2 basics. I'm sure everyone's familiar with the nice reprint of that one. Always good if you can take advantage of it. So Reclamation Sage was our first uncommon. We got Vow of Duty, as well as you can tap it to deal 1 damage to any target and 1 damage of any target of an opponent's choice. Okay. Oh, Opposition Agent. Okay. Highly debated card here. Highly great for hate bears and that type of strategy where you want to just, you know, stop your opponent from being able to search their library. Yeah, so the way Opposition Agent works is that you flash it in, and while your opponents are searching their library, you get to search their library instead and just take any card that they're that they're searching for and cast it if you so choose, you know. So basically you tutor for your opponent. Very cool, very cool. Oh, we got Breaches. That's nice. And foil Marble Diamond. Ooh, okay. Well, Opposition Agent should be a lot of fun to, it depends on the strategy, but I think, you know, if you have enough removal in your deck, you can definitely handle dealing with the Opposition Agent, you know? Really, and one of the things about our playgroup in particular is that we don't play too many tutors outside of your land ramp, and so while it does stop us from being able to play rampant growth type effects, you know, it's not going to be able to like steal some big spells, you know, and hopefully you can interact with it before it does too much damage to the table. All right, let's keep things going. We got a Core Cartographer, Preordain, Portent of Betrayal. A lot of good commons here. See if there's anything that pops out to me. Another Thorn of the Black Rose. Here we go. Staunch Throne Guards. This is another one of our preview cards. A new card. Really exciting. It's a colorless Monarch spell, so if you're looking to expand the strategy of Monarch in your deck, and it's also a pauper playable. You know, it is a common, so you know if you're not playing the 3-mana blue spell, you know, and you're looking for other ways to expand your monarchy, you know, that's going to be the way to do it. All right, Terramorphic Expanse again. I can already kind of see we got a foil green card there. Here comes our uncommons, Sandstone Oracle, Pride of the Perfection. Elves get +2/+0. Dreamstone Hedron, almost a Hedron Archive. Okay. Nevinral's Disc. Okay, so our rare is Disc. Destroys all artifacts, creatures, enchantments by paying 1. Comes into play tap. Nice board wipe, and there's a Nevinral, you know, in the set somewhere. So maybe we'll open that up at one point. Let's see. We got Dargo the Shipwrecker. Guy looks pretty cool. Pretty exciting. You know, more elf tribal synergies with Numa. And our foil uncommon, you know, so not that exciting, but still cool to have. All right, let's see if we can get into the next pack so we can focus up on that. Focus up on the cards we are showing off. So trusty pack beast to start things off. Let's keep things going. Go through our commons. Flood of Recollection doesn't see as much play as you might think, but I really enjoy the card. Dragon Egg, great in Atla Palani. Ambush Viper, I've seen it around. You know, it's a nice surprise kill creature enter the battlefield type effect. Target creature opponent gets -1/-1. Another nice Cascade card here with Maelstrom Colossus. More makeshift munitions. Cascade Counterspell at 5 mana seems pretty nice. Pirate's Cutlass attached to a pirate equipment. You know, more elves that let you become the monarch. Here we go. Hunter's Insight, just great card draw in green. You know, you can never have enough card draw in green. You know, they need all the help they can get at this point. Vow of Lightning, so can't be attacked. Patron of the Valorant. Patron of the Valiant enters the battlefield. The +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter. So really good with that. Oh, okay, here we go. Sphinx of the Second Sun. So this is another one of those, you know, almost combo shenanigans cards where, you know, it gives you an additional post-combat main phase. So at the beginning of your post-combat main phase, you get an additional beginning phase after this one. And so you get your untap, upkeep, and draw after your post-combat main phase. Nice unicorn here and Lathiel, and then okay. This guy's gonna be fun as a nice finisher in Boros equipments. I think this card will go a lot further, and it could even be a fun build around commander if you're not looking to just focus on the card draw ones. Another uncommon there. So looks like we got a rare and a mythic in that pack. That's pretty cool. All right, and a copy token. I really enjoy the full art tokens. You know, there's a lot to be said about those. Okay, more Cage of Hands. Can never have too many of those. Pirates, card draw, +1/+1 counters. All right, keep things going. Get through the commons. Cast an elf. You may have it deal 2 damage to target creature with flying. That's nice. Prophetic Prism. Destroys an artifact when ETB's murder. Just destroys a creature. Alright, Iona's Judgment. Marble Diamond. Omen Speaker. Good to scry. There's that scry commander that's in here. Partner. Okay, so we got Hero's Blade. It's one of our uncommons. Another copy of the Witches. Ingenuity Engine. And then, okay, Flamekin Herald. Commander's spells you cast have Cascade. That's nice. That's fun. And then looks like we got Casket here, Flesh Marauder. So good mono black artifact partner. A lot of fun with one of our other preview cards, which was Armix. I referenced this card in our video as a way, like, you know, to synergize really well with that. This card seems fun. For 3 mana, the Trove Tracker. When it dies, you draw a card. That's basically all this one does. So, and it has Encore, which is nice. Encore is fun. Encore is a very interesting mechanic. Oh, we got the nice Salamander Warrior token. Okay, gonna need that for our guy over here, the Mutineer. And that's got Encore too, so make more copies of that. All right, what's next? Squad Captain, Human Soldier, +1/+1 counter synergies. Ranged Assistant, great with Self-Mill. Undying Rage. Let's see if we can get that. Gift of Paradise. Spark Harvest. Crow of Dark Tiding. So die ETBs or dies you get to mill to, which is again good with that mill strategy. Brazen Freebonder. Oh, okay, Fall from Favor. That's the card I was talking about. Good, probably one of honestly my favorite Monarch cards so far. 3 mana and actually, you know, stops a creature from untapping as long as you have the Monarch. So that's nice. You know, it kind of hopefully helps you keep the Monarchy in the early turns. You know, could be fun. Palace Sentinels, another Monarch, common. Okay, Demonic Lore, you know, something you want to gift away to an opponent, because once you draw the 3 cards, then you lose 2 life at the end step for each card in your hand, which probably isn't that great. Merchant Raiders, okay, good pirate card. Oh, Court of Cunning, that's another good one. You get to mill. You get to mill each player. Any number of target players each mill 2 cards, which could include yourself. And if you're the Monarch, they each mill 10 instead, which can be good for you. You know, if you're going on the mill strategy, putting cards in your opponent graveyard also is helpful depending on what we're trying to do. So becoming the Monarch's the best part for 3 mana. And then Arium of the Death Tide. This is the Dimir Encore commander. And we got us. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? We'll talk about the ghost later. Let's talk about Elvish Visionary foil. That's nice. And a Prismatic Piper, also cool. Yeah, this is another one of those partners. Can't be blocked by creatures with toughness 3 or greater, and that it's deals combat damage. You get to choose cards that were put in your opponent's graveyard and put that or put into a graveyard and put it into your hand. So get back cards that have been discarded, which is nice. Okay. We can set this one aside too. All right. Keep things going with the Briarblade Adept, Captain's Call, 4 mana, 3 soldiers, Strategic Planning, Rummaging Goblin, Wild Size, 3 mana, draw a card. It's basically Cascade. Okay, got another Pearlius Mirror. Farhaven Elf, Corpse Churn. I really like Corpse Churn as a self-mill card because it gives you value. You know, it brings something back while milling you. Another Thought Vessel. That's cool. Noxious Dragon. And then another Court. Are we going to pull all the courts in this one box? Court of Ambition. And then another rare in Zara Renegade Recruiter. So this allows you to pull a card from your opponent's hand, a creature specifically. Under your control, tapped and attacking that attacks a player or planeswalker they control, and then you just put it back in their hand. So you take their best creature from their hand and put it back. You know, you're like, I mean, there are ways around it because it says at the beginning of the next end step, so you could keep it. Oh, and a foil Thought Vessel. That's nice. It's a good card, and another Prismatic Piper. But yeah, you can you could try and keep the creature that you take from that commander. All right. We got next. How many of these we got left? 4, 8. So half, a little over half remaining. Okay. Briar Blade Adept again. Captain's Call, looking very similar to a recent pack. Rummaging Goblins. We're seeing a lot of the same cards right now, so, you know, in the early parts of the video, you know, we can kind of slow down and, you know, look at a bunch of the commons. But now that we're moving, we know Marble Diamonds, we know Gale Strike. Okay, we're on to the uncommon. Sandstone Oracle, really good card draw in non-green and blue colors. Horizon Scholars, Stinger Fling Spider, and then we got okay. So this guy, it's another card that's really good in Pirate Tribal. ETB itself or any other pirate enters the battlefield under your control, and you just gain control of target creature until end of turn. And then it becomes a pirate, which I think is a nice little added bonus. And oh, okay, another rare in Lilov. I'm gonna be terrible at pronouncing a lot of these cards, but this is a nice 2-mana blink partner. You know, could, if you can reduce the cost or ramp up enough to where you can exile target creatures and return them back under your control or under your opponent's control, however you want to play it up. Could be fun. Right. I think that's one of the things about this set that makes it interesting, is there's just so many different partner pairings that you can go through and combine. Right. Displacers Capsule. Ooh, I love Runaway Together. I think that card's great because it's repeatable. If you know, have a creature that can get back an instant or sorcery from your grave, you just keep taking advantage of Runaway Together. Opal Palace. That's a good card. That's a good card you want to see for your commander. Fiery Candidate. Maelstrom Colossus. All right, so you get to scry 3 and reveal from the top of your library, draw cards equal to the card's converted mana cost. So you just get to reveal the top, and basically if it has a high CMC, you get to draw that many cards. Vow of Torment, Shimmer Mirror, and we got another Court of Ambition, so keep that up. And Tactic. So this is good for golems. Good for golem tribal. Nice partner for that, and you know, could work really well with our Armix, because Armix was also a golem. Okay. We lose anything here? No, we're good. Yeah, because you can discard cards with Armix and then bring them back with the Tactic. All right, let's keep things going. Okay. Operative, another Dispeller's Capsule. Runaway Together, there it is again. Good card. Glad to see it get another reprint already. Oh, here we go. Bitter Revelation. That was another one of our preview cards. So we got 4 of them here. We're just missing Armax. That's all we're missing. So we got our commons here, and keep things going. Let's see if we can pull our uncommon in this box. That would be nice. That would be good. I am very happy to see Fyndhorn Elves in this set. Honestly, that was our first Fyndhorn Elves. So I've got a few copies, but to have one in this art, you know, it's really nice. Armillary Sphere again, Fiery Candidate, Seer's Lantern, Reclamation Sage. Can never have too many Reclamation Sages. Okay. Let's see. Explosion of the Riches. Okay, this one was one of the early previews. Nice catch-up mechanic for mono white, the land ramp. You know, at the beginning of each opponent's end step, if they control more creatures than you can make a soldier token, and if at the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more lands than you may search your library for a basic plains and put it onto the battlefield tapped, which is nice because, you know, if your opponent's ramping during their turn and each opponent kind of does it succinctly, you can do the same. Ooh, okay. Foil Fyndhorn Elves. That's nice. That's very cool to see. If we can see it. There we go. Yeah. That's great. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna set that one aside too. It's been a minute since we've taken a card out, and still got all our rares there. Okay. What's next? Prismatic Piper on the back. Is there a Prismatic Piper in the pack? All right, Doom Traveler, Sailor of Means, a highly underrated card. I really like Sailor of Means in terms of like ETB mana ramp for blue. Crushing Vines, Viscera Seer, okay. Inspiring Roar, puts a +1/+1 counter on all your creatures. Sentinel Spiders, Murder, Command Tower, there we go. Command Tower in the set, all right. Command Sphere, also here in the set, okay. Exiling 2 cards from your graveyard to make a tramply dude. Golem Artisan is our first uncommon. Fencing Ace again. Oh, Meteor Golem, really good removal when you need it in like red or black. You know, if you want to hit enchantments, for example. Ooh, nice. Okay, Wheel of Misfortune. So this is one of those cards where, you know, it's gonna take some getting used to for players, I think. But each player secretly chooses a number 0 or greater. Then all players reveal numbers simultaneously and determine the highest and lowest numbers revealed this way. Wheel of Misfortune deals damage equal to the highest number to each player who didn't choose that number, and each player who didn't choose the lowest number gets to wheel. So if you chose the lowest number, you do not get to wheel. So you gotta figure that out. Oh, we got Kirk, the Thumbless. So no thumbs here, no thumbs in this set, but it's I haven't quite looked into what to partner with it, but you know, it's got to be. I almost wish that you could play it with the other 2 coin flip commanders, but those are partner with, you know, those you need to be able to partner with each other. So at the very least, it goes in the 99 of that build, at the very least. Okay, so what do we got next? Aven Surveyor. So you get to either choose to put +1/+1 counter on it or return target creature to its owner's hand. Undying Rage. Enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. Haunting Cloak, I never saw that card before playing with Brett, Kitchen Table Commander, and then I see it all the time, you know? It's one of those, once you realize the card exists, you know, you just can't. Monstrous Onslaught. This is a pretty good removal spell. Deals damage to any number of creatures where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So as long as you cast this spell, it to deal the damage. So if you've got a powerful creature on board, you can invite it up. Vow of Flight, Wander of Evos Isle. Okay, this one's a fun one. Hellkite Courser. So this allows you to put your commander from the command zone on the battlefield, and then you don't have to pay the commander tax once it goes back. You just get to cast it again later. So if your commander's on board, it's not gonna quite do what you want it to. But if your commander is still in the command zone at the time of resolving this, you get a 6/5 dragon, get your commander out for a turn. Maybe it's got a nice ETB effect. So let's set that one aside, and then we got Tuya Bearclaw, Gruul. Gruul commander that attacks and gets some extra power. So 3 mana, not bad. And then this guy works well with flying. Still waiting for. I mean, Finhorn Elves is probably our best foil so far, out of the foil slot. So maybe we'll see some more as we continue, because we still got a bit of a ways to go with these packs. Let's keep things going. Squad Commander, Universal Solvent, another Sailor Means, Dragon Egg. Okay, what else do we got? Another Bitter Revelation. Moss Diamond, Makeshift Munitions, Silverback Shaman, Seer's Lantern, okay, Opal Palace, Mask of Memory, very good equipment. Draw 2, discard 1 when it connects, and it's so mana efficient. Return to Dust, also good value. Gets to destroy up to 2 artifacts or enchantments, which is really good value. And Commander's Plate, that's a good one. Mythic, equipped creature gets +3/+3 in protection from every color that's not in your commander's color identity. So if you're playing an equipment deck or in two or less colors, I'd say, you know, that's gonna have a lot of value there. Okay, we got another one of the familiars. That's nice. And then oh, we got a foil. We'll just swap these out. Keep our foil Bitter Revelation available. Because why not? All right. What do we got next? Angelic Gift. Nice aura. Draws a card and then gives a creature flying. Treasure for pirates. More monarchy. There's that elvish doomsayer again. Okay. What else do we got here? Pilgrim's Eye mana fixing. Seraph of the Dawn. More artifact removal. Codex Shredder allows you to bring back an artifact from your graveyard for a single mana. Mills, self-mill as well. Tangible Virtue. Imperious Perfect. Good for Elf Tribal. Okay, there we go. Vault of Champions. So that's another nice one of those filter lands, which is great. And we also got Kodama of the East Tree. This partner is pretty powerful in green. You know, when another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put onto the battlefield with an ability, then you may put a permanent equal or lesser converted mana cost from your hand onto the battlefield. So if it was put onto the battlefield by casting it, most likely, you know, you're going to be able to put another one onto the battlefield as well. And what's our foil? Okay, so to go along with our foil Bitter Revelation, we got a foil Staunch card. So we got 2 of our preview cards in foil. That's nice. Keep them set aside. Maybe we can, with the remaining packs, I think, you know, we might be able to get them all. And still no Armix. That was the commander we built around. That was the one that we put an entire deck tech together for. So still waiting to see that in our uncommon slot. I can feel it. It's gonna be here soon. More monarchy, ancient, cascade. Elves, pirates, you know, a lot of flavor in the theme choices for this set. I think that's what I like about sets the most when I see them. Like, what am I looking for in terms of flavor? So Burning Anger, pretty good in that if you're running a Power Matters deck, you can boost it up and deal stuff to people. And then Ember Wild Captain. So 4 mana, you become the monarch, and whenever your opponent attacks you while you're the monarch, this card deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand. So that's pretty potent. We got Tormod here. Nice partner here. Another one of the familiars. That's cool. And we got a foil Court Street Denizen. So when another white creature enters the battlefield under your control, you can tap some of your opponent's creatures. That's nice. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Okay. Inspiring Roar. I don't think I've seen that one before. Pay 2 mana, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. Elvish Visionary. Dragon Mantle. Fleshbag Marauder, another command tower. That's cool. Again, another card you can never have too many copies of. Commander Sphere seems to be somewhat of a pattern. I think we've seen those both in the same pack before. Null Caller, exile a card from your graveyard. Arcane Signet, that's cool. Yeah, that's another good card for Commander. You know, highly controversial when it showed up in the Brawl decks, and definitely a powerful mana rock, you know, outclasses a lot of the current mana rocks, but still very fun to play with, and very good for non-green decks. And ooh, okay, Command Beacon, that's a good card. It works really well when the commander tax gets too high, you know, if you're worried about commander tax, as well as being able to, you know, sacrifice it at any time, you know, to just put your commander in your hand. So it's a nice way to forego the commander tax. Very cool. Very cool. And then, oh, did I see, might have seen something there. Might have seen something. Ambition of Llanowar, and then it looks like, okay, here we go. We got a Chroma as well. So a Chroma, Visionary of Ixidor. This is a very good finisher in mono white for 7 mana. When your creatures have, they get +1/+1 for flying, first strike, and so on for each. Another way to make, you know, keywords matter, you know. And Soul's Fire. So another foil common. You know, I would have preferred a Armillary Sphere, Perilous Mirror. You know, keep those. If we're gonna get a foil common, any foil common, those are gonna be the ones that I want to see. Core Cartographer, best ramp in mono white, right? Like Fertilid, Doom Traveler. Surprisingly, Doom Traveler is better than you might think. Another Armillary Sphere. All right, Stone Fury, Sky Diamond. Very cool. Very cool. Sky Whaler Shot. Make a Stand. Highly underrated Indestructible. I mean, Indestructible only gets you so far, but man, does it come in handy when board wipes are not are not just mass exile. Okay. Let's see. Bio Waste Blob. So oozes get +1/+1 in the beginning of your upkeep. If you control a commander, create a token copy of this. So all your oozes will get +1/+1 continually. And hey, look, an ooze. Partner ooze commander, and another Captain Vargas, and a foil Filgary Familiar. That's nice. I like Filgary Familiar. I think you know, it's got a lot of value. Gain 2 life, draw a card. May not seem like a lot, but in an artifact strategy, I think it goes a long way. You know, it takes you pretty far into the artifacts, you know, because if you got like a Founder Inspector on board, which is right there, you know, only costs 2 mana, you know, which adds a lot more to it. Attacks, each player draws a card. There's that Court Street Denizen, Gale Striker, Champion of the Flame, Angel of the Dawn, Sentinel Spiders, Revenant, Burnish Heart. That's cool. That's a nice uncommon to see. Good value for basic lands. Humble Deflector, pretty good for the, you know, group hug strategy if you're looking to give your opponent permanents, and you know, you can kind of strike up an agreement with one of the other players and say, hey, if I let you draw cards, will you hand it right back to me? You know, will you give me this card back so that I may then draw 2 more cards? Magus of the Order. So this is it's basically your your ability to search for a green creature and put it on the battlefield for a single mana and sacrifice it. It's you know, it's a good card. I like seeing things like this, you know, like creature versions of the sorcery are always nice. And Rebecca, another good uncommon with Armix, but not quite what we are looking for. And Fiery Cannonade, that foil, that's not a bad uncommon for your foils there. All right. Trusty Pack Beast. Gets back an artifactor, returns an artifact from your grave for 3 mana, run away together. Dragon Mantle, let's see. Viper, Bloodblade Adept, Spectral Searchlight, Phyrexian Rager. I like Phyrexian Rager. Just an ETB, draw a card if you have enough cost reduction. Fire Diamond. Great. Let's see. Palace Sentinels. Okay, this one's pretty nice. It's your uncommon bounce land. So some in colorless. So it's something unique that I think this offers in colorless strategies, as well as like just you know, some mana ramp for some extra mana. It's nice. Open the Armory, great tutor for auras or equipments, either or. I think, you know, that's something I'd like to see more of, you know, consistent. Got a couple more. Feast of Succession. All creatures get -4/-4, and you become the monarch, so it allows you to keep the monarchy, hopefully, for a turn. Root Weaver Druid. So this is one of those cards where do you want to give your opponents some mana? So search for 3 basics. Each opponent gets to choose to search for a basic, 2 basics, and if they do so, you get to search for 1 for each opponent. So while each opponent gets to ramp 2 cards, you get to ramp 3 in total. Okay, we got Jared here. It's a monarchy card that I like that it's Naya Monarch. You know, I'd like to see where Naya Monarch goes in terms of you know, a +1/+1 counter strategy or a Voltron-ish strategy. That should be fun. And then okay, we got our first I think our first foil rare in Kamala's Will. So when you control your commander, you get to cast this spell, and you can choose both. Choose one, you know. If you control your commander, you get to choose both. So all your lands become 1/1 elementals, indestructible, haste, and then you get to deal damage to each creature you control deals damage to that creature equal to its power. So nice removal, and nice way to hopefully be a finisher if you're in one of those land reanimating strategies. And looks like we're on to our final pack here in Commander Legends. So we'll do a quick breakdown of all our rares afterwards and just kind of maybe talk about them a bit more. But let's see what we can get. Raise the Alarm. So creates 2 soldiers, Preordain, Impulsive Pilfer, Inclad Fugitives, Liberate, another Staunch Throne Guard. 9th Bridge Patrol, Filgry Familiar. Let's see if we can get it to focus up real quick with the last pack in mind. Okay, Trove Tracker. So it's a pretty good one. Farhaven Elf, not bad ramp. Not a bad ramp spell. In green, you know, for an elf strategy, you know. Okay. Boarding Party, Eyeball Colors, Furnace Celebration, sacrifice another permanent, pay 2, deal 2 damage to any target. Ordeal of Nylea, Aura, +1/+1 counters, and ramp all in one card. Confiscate, not bad. And then Wrong Turn. This card's exciting in that you can just have some fun with it. Target opponent gains control of target creature. So you trade one creature from one opponent to another, and then if they're attacking you, you could remove it from combat. Or, you know, if you just want to, you know, allow an opponent to get attacked twice with the same creature, you know, that's just fun. And then we got Colophroner of the Last U. So this is a, you know, nice Abzan Toughness Matters creature. So this is a Toughness Matters strategy in that when it dies, you can return another creature with lesser toughness. So if you have a high toughness or a wide array of toughness. Oh wow, and we got 3 rares in this pack. They must have known this was going to be our last pack as we opened, you know, just so many rares in this one. Wrong Turn, and then your this guy, fun and interesting salamander strategy for group hug. You know, you and permanents you control have protection from salamanders. At the beginning of your end step, each player who controls the fewest creatures creates a salamander. So if you want to give yourself the least amount of creatures, you can make salamanders. Wrong Turn, and then, and our foil. Can't forget our foil here. So we got the a foil uncommon in the +1/+1 counter strategy. You can put up to 2 +1/+1 counters. It's also a partner, and that whenever your non-token creatures with +1/+1 counters die, you make spirits. So when a board wipe happens, it's great protection, and of course the Prismatic Piper. Okay, so that's our box. I got, just a random assortment here that I've set aside, as well as all of our rares. Let's see if we can quickly kind of sift through those and maybe talk about some of the ones that I'm most excited about, which is like, the Command Beacon, seeing that reprinted, Kodama of the East Tree, could be very powerful in a partner strategy, but also, and my favorite part, I'm gonna skip ahead a bit, so I'm gonna grab probably my favorite cards from this set is just more mana. More mana in the enemy colors. I think it's been something that we've been needing to see print, not just as the Battle Bond lands, but also just more enemy lands being able to, produce mana in those colors. I think, it's something that falls a little bit behind. So we got how many mythics here? I'll put our foil Thought Vessel in a bit of a separate pile here. But looks like we got our mythics. Got the command plate and commander's plate, sorry. And you got Hellkite Courser, Sphinx of the Second Sun, mentioned the lands, Crack the Thumbless, Wheel of Misfortune's gonna be a lot of fun. Keeper of the Cord. We also got, let's just fan these out a bit. Pirates. All the courts. Commander Matters stuff. +1/+1 counters. Opposition Agent's a really good one. That's definitely got some value to it, at least, as we're recording this. Back. And Staff of Domination, another good one. Let's stick that over with Opposition Agent. So we got the courts, got some nice 3-mana commanders, and just a lot of good cards here. A lot of fun. Just kind of spacing these out as we go through them, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a good box, decent box. Gonna figure out all the value, once the video's over, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this box opening. Hopefully I was able to, I just totally straight up missed one of our mythics over here too. Placed it aside amongst the rest of our, and maybe I missed some more cards. I was kind of trying to get through it, trying to talk about all the cards, because there's a lot that this set has to offer, a lot of fun goodies for Commander players, and I think that's what I like most about, a unique set designed for Commander players. There are just so many legends in here, so many partners, so many different things you can do with the set, and so I wanted to open a box and show you guys all of the fun cards and talk about some of them along the way. If you guys like this and you want to see more, let me know. I definitely, as new sets come out relating to Commander in the future, or even any of those supplemental sets, I'd be more than happy to open up on camera and talk further about those cards. So definitely, let us know in the comments. Tell us what you think, if this is something you want to see more of, and hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. So, bye. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, tell us why, share on social media, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you to our current Patreon supporters, and thank you for watching.